DJDUBL.
It's DJ Double here, and today I can quite happily say I've got one of the hardest producers, not just in the UK, but this guy is making moves internationally. Steel Banglez in the building.
What's good, DJ Double, man?
What's going on, man?
Good, man. Thank you for having me, bro.
Thanks for rolling through. I know a lot of people listening right now are going to be like, hold up a sec. That's not a Birmingham accent.
Yeah.
I thought we had Steel Banglez in the place. Like, a lot of people, they think you're from Birmingham, man.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Well, you know, I've been in the game for a long time, but majority of my success comes with working with Mist.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think that I'm from Birmingham, but
and that
cool.
you're new in this as well.
Yeah, and that I'm new. That's the new fans, though.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you stick around in the game and you don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere down the line. So I'm in the new season.
Yeah, I feel like
Praise the Lord.
Steel Banglez like 3.0 now in the third generation for Steel Banglez.
Mad, fam.
It's like I've used this term a couple times with artists, and it's a phrase that I love. Like, it takes 10 years to blow up overnight.
Yep, bruv.
And I feel really that's what's happening with you now.
Yeah,
because you've been doing this. I mean, I think the first Steel Banglez stuff that I remember being familiar with was the early Cashtastic records.
Yeah.
That's when I remember
little bit of Cashtastic mixtape.
First hearing Steel Banglez. Who was the first artist you really put it in with?
The first artist I worked with was DJDUBL.
Oh, okay.
He's my neighbour. Like, I grew up with him. And then what really put me on the map was Fix Dot'em and Yxng Meth. This was mixtape days, Ruthless Record days, then mixtape, DJ Limelight doing his mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
Them kind of ones. So yeah, Fix Dot'em and Yxng Meth, really.
Yeah, so Grime. Started off with Grime.
Grime, yeah.
Now you're in the UK rap thing.
Yeah.
Are you still making any Grime beats now?
No. I just thought there wasn't space for me when I was about to go there.
Right.
Like, when I was about to step into Grime, there was already Rude Kid.
Right.
And Maniac, and there was a lot of man, and I was just thinking,
yeah,
am I gonna go for this battle, or gigs has just started popping? There's Boom Productions, and there's Unit 10, and then there's Fix Dot'em and me. So what am I gonna go and choose, that, or should I just hold it out? So I went for rap. And I just stuck to my rap thing because I knew I could build a big brand for it.
Yeah, seems like you made the right choice, man.
Yeah, man.
I remember there was a record you got Wiley and Big H. Yeah. And Ghetts and P Money all on the same record. Like, so people that know, they know that at that point as well, Wiley and Big H had some tensions.
Yeah.
And P Money and Ghetts obviously have always had that thing, the history. How did you coordinate that record? Like, how did the conversations go with the artists? You know
what? I got a lot of respect for them. They just got a bare love for me. I don't know what it is. I'm likable. Because I'm a nice guy still. I'm not, I don't have bad energies about me. So when I asked P Money, he was like, who's on it? I told him. He was like, cool, I'll do it for you, whatever.
Even when you said Ghetts was on it,
he was like, cool, I'll do it for you, like, I'll do it for you. But then obviously when you hear the bars, you know what's actually going on. You can hear Ghetts going at it. Wiley's coming in as well. Everyone's saying stuff. You get me?
Yeah.
Indirectly or directly.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I like the record because it's like I don't know, it's a bit like a little bit of a heated cypher record almost.
Yeah, it's mad. It was slept on though. I mean, it was on Lord of the Mics. Big up Ratty.
Like number 3 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
The early ones.
Yeah, and then, but it was, I just think because I was the outsider, I think people just think, who's this guy? How did he bloody even get this record? I've been in this thing for time. How comes I ain't got the record? Like, I can feel really certain energies.
But the song dropped before kind of viral records was a thing. Before it wasn't even social media promotion was really a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Off, so just about we was on Twitter. You get me?
So you stay do you keep yourself out of the politics of the rap scene? You just stay away from all the artist beefs and...
Yeah, that's nothing to do with me, man.
Just want to make the beats.
I'm a music producer. That's my job. I work with anyone and everyone. It's not my problem. That's it.
Just want to make music.
Yeah, man.
Your Steel Banglez signature, it's not always been on the beats.
Never.
It's been a more recent thing.
Nah, it was meant to be on Go Down South that I did with Crept Conan and Youngin and Chip, but I think Vash, big up Vash for taking out my tag.
Right.
Yeah, because he took out my tag.
Okay.
But my tag would have been about time ago.
Yeah.
If you go onto SBTV Acoustic A64
and
you look at the Emily Sandé or the Ed Sheeran or whatever at the first season of A64, the intro beat, it says Steel Banglez.
Right, okay.
But people, like, it's always been there.
It's a bit subtle.
Yeah. But my biggest tune was go down south, and I sent it off for mixing, and they've taken it out. So
How'd you
I
feel
think it
about
was
that,
Vasha,
like?
Krept, and Conan. So
Like a good thing or a bad thing?
no,
for
I
you?
was pissed, man.
Yeah.
I was upset, fam. Come on, fam. Like, I've sat there, recorded you, given you beats for free,
Yeah.
done everything. You using my studio.
Uh-huh.
Come, at least put my tag in, fam. Like,
Yeah.
disrespect, innit? But
Yeah.
obviously, I just thought whatever, innit? Just let,
Yeah, it is
just
what
let
it is.
go.
And actually, yeah, now you mention it, like, it was the case. Something I was going to say to you, do you feel like producers, being a producer can be a very, very thankless job
Yeah, bro,
in this
it is.
industry? So I would see
It
the
is.
work you've done with Mist recently, just to highlight your most successful stuff recently. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people are like, oh, Mist, that's a banging tune. Carla's back, that's a banging tune. Mist. But it's not like, you know what, Steel Banglez murked it. Unless you're a
core
nerd.
fan.
Do you know what I mean? Like, unless you're really into it, you're like, yeah, Steel Banglez, good. So like, how do you feel about that as a producer, kind of doing the hard work and not really getting like
That's
a
the
lot
job,
of the
innit?
praise?
That's the job. You're not the star. But one thing, I was in Atlanta with Metro, like Metro Boomin, big him up. He's my brethren. He told me, he said, Banglez, you're one of the first people in UK rap like me from Atlanta rap, and you're a brand. You're as important as the rapper. You're as important as the artist, and that's why I started branding myself. And Mist has allowed me to. I'm actually the most successful I've ever been because Mist has allowed my logo to be in his videos. Mist has allowed my tag. He puts me on his gram. He does stuff. All these other people, they don't. They get nervous. You get me?
It's a lot of
Sometimes.
egos
Yeah.
there, isn't it?
So it's like, why can't we just share in it? But it's all good.
Talk to me about when you met Mist. How'd you guys link up?
Mist. I was going through depression because I lost Cashtastic.
Right, yeah.
He got removed.
Yeah, big up Cash, man. He's grafting out there.
Yeah, big up Cashtastic, man. That was my baby, you get me? I worked 2 years on him, but whatever, he got removed. And then my brethren came down from Leicester and he played me Sick Made. This is New Year's Eve. So you see the Dirty Money chains and everything. That's my people, innit? So I was with Dirty Money, Beaks. We was in the studio, and then my brethren played him, and I looked at him. He's like, "Yo, we got to fly up to Birmingham tomorrow." So on New Year's Day, 2016, I drove up to get Mist from his house. He didn't come out of his house. He's just a madman. Something happened.
Right.
Drove all the way back
Well,
to
so
London.
you went up to Birmingham, and he just stayed in the house. He didn't come
answer
out.
the phone or nothing. Like,
Right.
And I'm driving back, and he's like, "Sorry, man, something happened." And then that's just Mist. Mist is full of excuses. You get me? Doesn't want to go in the booth. Doesn't want to turn up to shows on time.
I know.
I should have
I've
known
had it
this
with
from
him
the
here,
first
man.
time. You get me? So that's just Mist. But that's just So anyway, I went back the next day and I grabbed him, and then it was history. So I've got to big up my brethren Maru from Leicester. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't really.
Maru, the plug, man. He's the instigator to a lot of good stuff that's happening right now. Pick up Maru. And I guess so the rest is history. You and Mist frequently in the studio together.
Yeah, man. Every day, like rolling. I'm his DJ. He's just a good guy, man. He's a good energy, you know. That's why he's so blessed. Because he's a good guy. Like he's not a scumbag. You get me?
Yeah.
He knows he's on job, man. He's on job. He's a good boy.
When it comes to you working with other artists, do you prefer to send the music out to them, or do you prefer them to come to your studio? Because you've got your own studio space, innit? So
I've always made music with people in my presence.
Right.
So I love to get to know people.
Okay.
I want to know what's your favourite colour, what's your favourite film, who did you listen to when you was younger, and then I tap into you. Like then I'm like, okay, so I'll produce it this way. Like me and Nines got in the studio telling me for time to send beats, and I said, "Brad, I can't." We ain't gonna make a banger that way, fam. You want something, like, let's do it. And then obviously freed up his time and he come to see me, and then boom, we've got bangers.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of people don't realise the difference between a beat maker and a producer.
Yeah.
So like with you and your work ethic, you're actually a producer in the sense that you make the beat and then you kind of really
run the session.
are very hands-on with what goes on. So
arrangement,
how far,
melody, everything, yeah.
So I was going to say, how far does it go with you and the artist in terms of you directing them? Do you say to them, this is what I want for the beat, or is it a mixture?
It's a mutual agreement. We vibe off each other. I'll be like, that's hard. He'll say, that's hard. Or, no, that's not good. I'll be like, no, that's not good. Do it again. So it's just basic studio, friendly ideas, exchanges, whatever. So
just creative vibes.
Yeah, man. I just hate sending beats from. I've never made a banger when I've sent a beat to someone. All of my songs that you hear from everything that's ever been out has been with me and that person in the room. That's my formula. I can't sending beats to someone, it just, to me, it's just...
Seems to work, man.
Yeah, it works for people, but for me, it just doesn't.
Has there been any instances where, like, you've shouted for an artist and they've just not come? Or in the early days where they're like, nah, that's long, just send it.
Nah, when Cashtastic got deported, bruv, no one checked on me, bro.
Yeah.
No one checked on me. Like, people that I've done bare stuff for, people got number ones because of me. You get me? I've helped them. I don't even want to talk about it like that. It was just a negative thing in my life. That's why I'm blessed. God knows. You get me? You can't do wrong to the righteous man. You get me? Come back. That's why I am where I am today, and I don't abuse it. I don't have an ego these people, what they did to me. You get me? People around me stopped checking for me. Apart from Yxng, actually, Yxng was there. Yxng would come and see me and make sure I'm all right. You get me? But apart from that, fam. Yeah.
So when you're in that kind of mind state, did it make you more creative, or did it kind of suppress it? Was it just really difficult for
I
you
just
to
ended
do
up
stuff?
in some spiral depression, fam, because obviously I had plans in it with Cash. Obviously Mr. Mo Stack are not in the picture.
Right.
And then...
Because Cash literally just got signed as well, isn't it? So
that literally got signed and guys were on their way, and then... I don't know, man, everything happens for a reason, but... Yeah, and then I chatted to Mo Stack. And then that's when I done Gangster with Banter with Mo Stack, his first mixtape that came out last February.
Did you produce the whole thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I produced the whole thing.
Sick.
Man. Yeah, the only other 2 tunes on there is like Wild Boy Ace and another producer. So I done the whole
I know he does a
of
lot
Mo
of Ill
Stack's
Blue
thing.
as well.
Yeah, and Ill Blue Murder was on there. Yeah, that's it. Wild Boy Ace. So yeah, I done the whole of GWB. That's where you see the Mo Stack and Mist affiliation. So I'm saying I'm putting things together. I'm very clever in
connecting the dots.
Yeah, London, Birmingham.
Yeah. First time I noticed that was something was happening was Mist was in one of his videos, just for a couple seconds, and that was before I think they got in the studio together, or before they put anything out.
No, Mist.
I can't think. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
but anyway, there was Mo Stack was dropping his. He was doing a verse, and then Mist was sat. He was just there. Like if you didn't know him, you wouldn't realize. But then I was like, okay, something's probably gonna happen here.
Mad, fam.
How much time do you reckon you spend in the studio?
Every day. I gotta make 2 beats a day.
Was it?
Yeah. Even if I'm working today until 2, I'll go home and sleep at 5. Like, I have to work. I'm not letting... I know someone's out there trying to do this thing, so...
Yeah, because I was going to say, like, you're at a point now where you don't necessarily have to work as hard.
I work even more harder. I don't let the numbers in the bank account change it. I've not gone and got a rollie. I don't have a Range Rover. No. My studio's super fly, fam.
Yeah.
I'm happy. You get me? I don't need none of that.
Did you get much of your hunger and inspiration from doing the Drake and Future tour? Like, because that must have opened you up to like a different world.
That was mental, fam. Nah, most of my hunger comes from being in jail.
Right, okay.
When I was a youth. So, obviously, I went pen for like 3 years, innit?
Right.
So...
What age were you? 17.
Okay. Yeah.
So, had you been making music before then?
Yeah, I made colours for DWL.
Okay, right.
Old school.
Yeah.
I made the Big H freestyle on practice hours. Right. Old school, 14 years old. I made that beat for him. My cat Sniff O's on a white piff. You know that Big H video when he's spitting the freestyle?
I don't know the video.
Practice hours, check it out. Trust me, you'll see it. That beat was called Angry Rap. That was my first rap beat that went viral. Okay. And that was on practice hours. Yeah. That was when I was 14. And then I was doing music. And then obviously I ended up doing road. Certain things happened. Got nicked. Got 6 years. Come out 21. But whilst I was in jail, met Fix Dot'em, met Young Meth. Right. Met, who did I meet? Fix Dot'em, Young Meth, another rapper, Colours Miyagi. Met Colours Miyagi. Met all these people. Came out. Didn't get a job, went straight and phoned these man up because Walk in the Park was coming out. Fix Dot'em was on there. Right, okay. Walk in the Park with Buck, who's Giggs' manager. I know all these people from Penn. So I've gone and boom. So my hunger comes from being in jail and thinking, fuck, everyone's leaving me behind. I'm going forward. I'm not having it. So I lock myself in the room. That's why I can stay in the studio for 10 months. It's not a problem. Right. It's like a jail cell to me. Right. It's just nothing.
In a good way, I guess.
Yeah, in a good way. But I've got a studio now. So that's why I don't let nothing, nothing change my hunger. Like, it will never change me. Yeah. Ever. Because I've been there on my own in a room for yonks. And it's never going to change me, blood. You get me? So that's where my hunger comes from still.
It's a good
But
mentality.
the Drake and Future tour adds to my hunger.
Right.
Adds to seeing how Future is. Go on stage, come straight, do 6 tunes with Metro every day, fam.
Yeah.
Hardest working
I
geezer
know
I've ever
he's
met
got
in
a
my
mad
life,
work
bro.
rate, bro, like-
Madness. Him and Metro. That's why they're so successful. That's why he gave you 2 albums. He's a genuine guy. You get me? I got tunes with Future and Metro, so it's sick. Yeah.
Talk to me. What's happening with them? Like, you can't just
I
sit
don't
on
know,
records
fam.
like
I
this.
got like
like-
4 songs still, so it's mad. I got 4 tunes with them.
So you're just sitting on them right now, like.
Well, obviously they're with 3 bands in it, the camp. They're
Right, okay.
doing their thing, so whatever.
Yeah.
You get me? We've been talking about some couple tunes to get like one couple people from here on. I can't really say.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
I hate
just-
the crypticness, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but then obviously the
Don't tease
Birdman
me like
tune
this.
come through.
The what? Sorry.
The Birdman tune.
Yeah.
'Cause Birdman jumped on the tour bus and I was making this beat and it was like, play me some beats. Heard one of the beats me and Zeph Ellis made, who's Dot Rotten.
Mm-hmm,
He used to
yeah.
be Dot Rotten. So yeah, he loved that beat. He did it with Syrie the Kid and then they shot a video to it. I see Jamie tweet me the other day. Woke up on World Star and see Steel Banglez on a Birdman tune. It's mad. I was like, yo, it's mental. I went to his house and that's mad. So
How
mad
did
for
that
it.
whole US connection happen? Because like,
I paid Syrie for a verse. Syrie the Kid.
okay,
He's a rapper from Atlanta.
yeah,
And I was working with an Asian singer at the time from Bollywood.
right,
So I said to him, bro, pay this guy $1,500. He's gonna blow. Like, make sure, like, trust me, get this done now. You'll be bigger in America. And he's
Yeah.
from America.
right,
So obviously wireless has happened. Syrie's flown over. Metro's here. Sunny Digital's here. Everyone's here. Linked up. Met Syrie's manager who owns Major Touring, which is the biggest tour bus company in America.
okay.
Who give the
The
tour
ones
buses
who get
to
the
Drake
tour buses
and
for
Fuel.
Drake and them, yeah,
And
yeah.
then boom, they brought me in through. That's what happened. So life is just
That is,
just connects.
bruv,
It's mad. It's
that
just
is
mad.
networking.
He invited
Like,
me out, yeah.
I always say to people, networking is the most important thing you can do in this business. Like, that is insane networking there,
Key,
bro.
bruv. Key.
Yes, I got some maximum. So much respect for that.
Yeah.
What was Birdman's reaction to Carla's back? Because there was a video.
Mental.
Was that so? That video was that the first time he heard it?
Yeah,
Because
that
I
was in
think
his
it was
yard.
World Star that
I
I
think
saw
I got
it.
it here still. That was in his house. Fam. I'll show you some videos in a minute. still.
Yeah. So Birdman hopped on the tour. So he came on the tour bus,
Yeah.
and he's obviously met you. Wants to hear some beats, and then you've played him Carla's back.
Yeah, he was like, what do you do, young blood? I think this is it here still.
Yeah.
Loads
That
from
looks like.
look at his yard, all of that madness.
Bruh. That house was like a palace.
Bruv, it's Scott Storch's old house.
Right. Okay.
You know Scott Storch?
Yeah.
Many hits, fam.
Yeah,
He used
yeah,
to
yeah.
work for Dr. Dre.
Big boy producer.
Yeah, lost it all, fam. Not trying to be like that, fam. I've seen it, fam. I'm one of my idols, fam. Lost
Scott
it over
Storch's,
drugs.
yeah.
He's one of my idols, blood. Like Dre.
There was, you know what? There was a time. It was probably like, might have been like 2006 or something. Scott Storch was the man. Like, what was it, around Candy Shop time when Lean Back and all of them tunes, and he was on top.
Yeah, a little bit bangers after banger after banger. I remember one year I was reading up on him. He had like 21 number ones, blood.
Mad.
Ridiculous ridiculous success.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
he's gone.
That's happened to like 2 of my idols, both of them.
Who's the other one?
Punjabi MC.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because obviously he done a lot as well, but drugs just mashed man up, man.
Really?
I'm just not on it, fam.
With I'm really out of touch with the Desi scene.
Yeah.
When I say I'm out of touch, like I'm completely not connected to it at all.
Yeah.
Like I don't play any events like that. I really know nothing about it. Sounds like you've kind of got one foot in the pond there as well.
I'm trying to help develop a sound there because they're very backwards.
Right.
Asian communities think in a system that comes from like yonks ago.
Right. Okay.
From back home.
Right.
And they try and put that into here and into the music industry and that. So
Right.
the sounds and everything.
A system how? What, in terms of the way they run business?
Yeah, it's just a bit. It's not how it works, man. Because
Right.
if it worked, then everyone would be doing their thing. So it's
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
not working. Do you know
Because I mean, in terms of like the Bollywood movie community, like that's
They're
thriving.
massive.
I think isn't that like the biggest
they're the biggest film industry in the world, above Hollywood even.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Bollywood thing is good. They just copy though.
Right.
So I'm not on that.
Okay.
So a man will come up to me from, just make something like that, and I'm like, bro, that's not what I do.
Right,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
So you're just trying to pioneer like a new
Yeah, I got a new artist there called Mickey Singh. He's massive.
Mickey Singh.
Yeah, he's like the Bieber.
I might have heard Limelight talking about him before.
Yeah, he's massive. I done his whole album, so it's coming out this year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sick.
Good times, bruv. Like
Mad,
fingers in
mad.
pies, man. I like it.
Mad,
Who would be your top 3 UK rappers? But I'm gonna put a rule on it. You're not allowed to say Mist or Mo Stack's name.
Giggs.
Giggs.
First and foremost will be Giggs.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the way he had everyone hypnotized. I remember, fam. That
Still does, man. Like,
still does.
Yeah.
That flow, the mixtapes, Hollow Meets Blade, all of that. So Giggs, best UK rapper. So not grime. I don't need to.
yeah, it can be grime. You can put grime. in there.
DWE,
Okay.
obviously,
Mm-hmm.
best grime MC of all time.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, bruv. To me, shuts down the rave. No one can do it like him.
Yeah.
Everyone's scared to clash him. Hardest guy ever, innit? Let's be real.
It gets the reloads. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a don. And Dizzy, because Dizzy done a lot
Okay.
for me too. So I come from that era, innit? So
Yeah.
Giggs, Dizzy, Double. Yeah, Dizzy as well, because I remember I got into producing because of him when I heard Go and them
Okay,
tunes
right.
there.
That was
And Ho. Dum, dum,
Yeah,
dum,
yeah.
dum, 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 dum. Mad. I was like, I'm making a beat now.
Yes.
Like, yeah, so Dizzy.
Who would be your ultimate collaboration? Like dead or alive, any artist on your beat. Who would it be?
There's a few people, there's a couple people that passed away. A singer from Pakistan called Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, who's a don. He's like
What's his
Adele.
name, sorry?
Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan.
Okay.
He's a don. He's like Adele of the Asian world.
Right.
But I don't know. I think Kendrick Lamar, man. I want to work with J. Cole. Actually, I've got a tune with Cole.
You got a tune with J. Cole?
Yeah, it's called Peace. Yeah, it's sick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mad. And that's that's another networking hustle, which I met through Wireless, which I met Mike, his manager.
Yeah.
And then I sent him the tune, and then he loved it. He texted me back like, yo, boom, love it. So it's good.
J. Cole, bruv. These names, like, I'm getting goosebumps, man.
But you know what it is? It's all in your mind, fam. You see this whole world, fam.
Yeah.
It's all up here, fam. It's
I
all
feel
good.
like you have the potential to become like the UK's DJ Khaled.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you see earlier where I'm saying a lot of for a producer it's very thankless and a lot of people don't really know. Like I really feel like moving forwards, it could be that Steel Banglez featuring and have you got the new Steel Banglez album and things like that.
It's happening now. I mean, of the success of Money. Like Money's a big tune.
That's a perfect
Do you
example.
know what I mean? And people used to tell me, why are you trying to make tunes for, bro? Why don't you just stick to producing? Same guys left me, bro. Get me? Didn't care about me. Had £1, fam.
Yeah.
Get me? But you're nice, fam. I'm not nice, fam. So in America, in hip hop and rap, DJs and producers are brands, fam.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm a brand, fam. I'm not listening to you, fam.
No.
And look what's happened.
So is that the goal then, to emulate almost what Khaled's been able to do? But the
More like
difference is
DJ
you'll be-
Drama, Khaled. More like Calvin.
Right.
More like that. I'll end up going into that lane.
I guess the
Get
difference is you actually make the beats, because with them guys
exactly.
they've got ghost
They don't make the
producers and
beats,
stuff.
yeah.
They don't make the actual beats, but you do.
I do, yeah. I do, man. All the beats you hear I've made. That's what it is. But yeah, I've just realised the UK music industry was never gonna stop, and they're gonna need some producers gonna come and do it. So why not it be me? If I'm in the best position to do it, people respect me. People will give me verses. It's cool. So I did it. That's why I did Breakdown. I've been trying to do it.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
before Khaled.
Uh-huh.
The Breakdown came out time ago.
Yeah. It's
8 years ago.
Slept
Yeah,
on,
it's
man.
just like there, fam. Steel Banglez featuring Ghetts, Wiley, P Money and Big H.
Yeah.
It's there. Steel Banglez featuring Margs and Cashtastic. It's all there, fam. I've been trying to do it, fam.
Yeah.
Just because Khaled is that guy, and then do you get me? But I've been doing it. Do you know what I mean? It's
And of course
mad.
now you got social media, and that's just
and that's just blew it up. So
definitely. Drop some more names. What other names can you tell me about that you've been working with? Because I don't want to put names out that I might not be
Giggs.
allowed to.
Gigs.
So that's
me and
been
Giggs.
recorded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Gigs. Well, it's getting recorded,
Okay.
but it's definitely happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigs, me and Gigs. Obviously Mist, Mo Stack, Wizkid,
Yeah.
Yxng Bane.
Oh yeah, that was the one. Wizkid and Yxng Bane are on together. Yeah.
Wizkid, Yxng Bane, Syrie the Kid, J. Cole, French Montana. Who else have I done? Oh, I can't think, man. More. There's loads more. I can't remember.
I just want you to keep going, man. I just keep saying names.
Oh shit, I can't remember, fam. There's so many, fam.
This
mad.
album is gonna be weighty, bruv.
Yeah, humbling. I got Kalashnikov on my intro, bro. I took it to the essence, fam. I'm gonna make people know what's going on, fam.
Bruv!
You get me? I phoned up Clash like Clash.
Yes.
People need to know, fam. Like,
thank you.
I'm
so happy. You know what?
Fam.
And I'm so happy you've done that, bringing back that era of UK rap. Like Murder is hands down the greatest UK rap tune
all time
ever made.
All time, fam. Yeah. So you got Kalashnikov on. You got people on there that you think, nah, I'm really. This is a real story, fam.
Yeah.
You get me? This is the real era. Like, you'll hear songs and you'll be like, nah, it's one of the best albums. Yes. You will say it. And I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to give people the right art. Yeah. I don't want these albums that are coming out to distract people from what is the real blood. Kalashnikov is one of the realest guys, fam.
Yeah.
Paradise and All I Got in This World, them tunes, like, come on, fam. Like, so I got a phone Clash, he was mad. I was like, yeah, so I've got Kalashnikov on there. So it's mad. Mad respect. So that's where we're going to. We're going to the essence, man. Like, we're not messing about.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. So what else is happening with you now for like the rest of the year?
Well, I've got published by a woman called Amber Davis. Lovely woman. She's published Skepta, Dave, Stormzy. Everyone's published with her. Great woman. Gets me in great work. And then on the other flip side of things, Phil Christie, Joe Kentish and Jerome from Warner have given me on my own imprint and my own deal as Steel Banglez featuring with a big budget, and they really believe in my thing, so that's what I'm on. And I'm just DJing everywhere, like all the shows and that for Mist, and that's all I'm on, man. And I'm doing some philanthropy stuff. Like, I started this charity called Wishing Well, which helps build wells in like places where there's no water, but it's like a eco well, so it's got like satellite panels that provide electricity and all that. It's all a bit mad. You get me?
Amazing.
Like,
I didn't expect you to say that. So
yeah, it costs about 10 grand to build one well to dig one and put it in. Like, I've got like 4 in India we've done already with some cricketers. So yeah,
incredible, man.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on as well.
Good stuff. Well, bro, it's been a pleasure having you in, mate. Thanks for passing through. And let's bring you back in once the album's out there.
Yeah, man.
And let's have a proper sit and like walk through the whole entire album.
Let's do it, man.
That'd be sick.
Thank you very much.
Steel Banglez, been a pleasure. It's DJ Double here.
Double, man.
Steel Banglez in the building.
Love, man.